Can I start?
Yeah. Yeah. So, good morning, Uzbekistan. Hope everyone is doing very well and great.
Xayrli kun O'zbekistondagilar, hammanglar yaxshilar, hammanglar sog'sizlar degan umiddaman.
Yeah, first of all, sorry, we are a bit late, but we will continue the show.
Uzr, ozgina kech qoldik, lekin davom ettiramiz mana shu yerdan boshlab endi.
Yeah, maybe before we introduce our guest, we may give some 1 minute, let others join also.
Boshqalarni ham qo'shilib olish uchun 1 minut vaqt beramiz.
Yeah. So before that, I would say that as you all know, presently we are going with 3 ongoing promotions in Uzbekistan.
Hozirda masalan hammamiz bilganimizdek 3 ta promotion o'tkazilyapti O'zbekiston bo'ylab.
Yeah, the Visit Malaysia promotion,
Birinchisi
ODOC campaign.
Malayziyaga tashrif buyurish.
Yeah, 100% redemption promotion.
100% qayta xarid.
So hurry up, everyone. Utilize all these promotion to the maximum.
Umid qilamanki, hammanglar o'sha bonuslarni olish uchun maksimalniy harakat qildinglar 100% degan umiddaman.
Yeah. Okay. So now we will get into the show. So we have our chief guest today is Dr. Rajesh Savera.
Hozirda bizani asosiy doktorimiz Dr Savera bilan onlayn tarzda amalga oshiramiz.
Hi, doctor. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, absolutely. And I hope Uzbekistan, DXN Uzbekistan is doing well.
Yes. We are also very...
Xayrli kun. DXN Uzbekistan qanaqa bo'lyapti dedi. DXN Uzbekistan zo'rmi? Hammasi joyida degan umiddaman deb boshladi.
Okay, so before I will give a brief introduction, I mean a short introduction about Dr. Savera. When we go for long, it take more time.
Yeah.
Ozgina qisqacha tushuntirib o'tib ketaman Dr. Savera haqida.
Yeah, Dr. Savera is an Ayurveda physician and a counselor, a author, a psychotherapist, and many more.
O'zi o'tgan an'ularda masalan Dr. Savarning shunaqa an'ulari bor, masalan maslahatchi, doktor, hamma mana shu xislatlarini aytib o'tdi.
Yeah, he himself introduced as a student of Dr. Lim, but I must say he is a very best student of Dr. Lim.
Men doktor Saverani masalan o'zi ko'pincha men doktor Limni studentiman deyishadi, lekin studenti bo'lganda ham eng zo'r studenti hisoblanadi.
He has been part of DXN for a long time, spreading the DXN product worldwide.
Bir necha yillar davomida DXN mahsulotlarini dunyo bo'ylab tarqalishiga asosiy sababchi insonlardan biri.
So I must say he's the right person for us. We can utilize him to the maximum.
Bilamizki, bu odam biz uchun juda ham muhim, eng kerakli odam va bu odamdan biz to'liqligicha foydalana olamiz.
So doctor, it's all yours. You can start.
Thank you. So basically, Asik, I am here to share the importance of DXN in terms of its product range.
Yeah, basically, maybe you can share about the products, also the importance of immunity nowadays. It's a key for survival.
Hozirda Dr. Savera so'radilar o'sha bugungi mavzu nima haqida bo'lishini va bugungi mavzu o'sha immunitetni eng muhim hislatlari haqida gapirib o'tishlarini aytib o'tdilar.
So Asik, say if you realize we are in midst of so much bacteria, viruses, fungi, they're just waiting to pounce upon us as soon as the immunity goes down.
Yes.
Bilamizki, mana shu immun sistemamizdagi hamma narsa, bakteriya ham o'sha turli xil zararli narsalar immun sistemamizni tushishini kutadi va o'shandan keyin hujum qilishni doim kutadi.
So if somebody wants to understand what immunity is, he has to understand how safe he is within the body, how safe he is within the body.
qanaqa qilib agar immun sistemani kuchliligini bilmoqchi bo'lsang, o'sha o'zingni tanangdagi hislat anuni bilishing kerak.
Now, let's see what an immune system does with the body and without the body, okay?
Yes,
Hozir immun sistemani hozir o'sha tanasiz va tanada qanaqa bo'lishini aytib o'taman.
And also try to understand how many bacteria, viruses, fungi this body keeps on fighting every second.
Bilamizki, masalan, shu hozir qisqacha qilib o'tib o'taman. Har bir sekundda qanchalik bakteriyalar, mana shu tanamizdagi immun sistema qanchalik har bir sekundda kurash haqida bilamiz bundoq qilamiz.
For example, I take my finger and I chop it off and throw it down on the ground.
Masalan, men shunda qo'limni olib, uni kesib tashlab otib yuboraman.
So, what is going to happen? Is that finger going to be fresh, or within some time it's just going to be eaten by the bacteria, viruses, fungi?
Masalan, o'sha kesib tashalgan barmog'im vaqti o'tib chali yo'q bo'lib ketadimi, yoki bakteriya tomonidan yeyiladimi, nima bo'ladi yoki sofligicha qoladimi?
So, Asik, tell me what will happen. Will that finger remain fresh
definitely
there?
it will eat by the bacteria. Definitely it will eat by bacteria. Yes,
And
yes, it will be very disgusting.
Very, very disgusting.
Yes, yes.
Masalan, asikda nima bo'ladi? Конечно, bu bakteriya tomonidan yeyilib ketadi deb aytiladi.
You know, that is how we are so much delicate if this body is not there. You understand?
Yeah.
Bilamizki, shunchalik o'sha masalan tanada bo'lishi hamma narsani o'sha juda ham muhim.
And what keeps us so fit and fine is our immunity.
Bizani doimo sog' bunaqa holatda yurishimizning asosiy sababchisi ham bu immun sistemamiz.
It's been 44 years. I have all my 10 fingers and no bacteria, virus or fungi has eaten any of them. I have all the 10, even now.
Bilamizki, hozirda masalan 44 yildan beri yashab kelayotgan bo'lsam, hech qanaqa masalan shu tanam yashayotgan ekan va bu barmoqlarim men bilan ekan, mana immun sistemam hech qanaqa bakteriya qo'ygani yo'q.
So, there is some mechanism within our body that we call immune system that works round the clock, 24/7, to protect you from any kind of illness.
Bilamizki, mana shu tanamizdagi shunaqangi bir sistema borki, bu sistema immun sistemasi bo'lib, u 24/7 masalan soat ishlaydi bizani himoya qilish uchun.
This immune system doesn't get developed in a day, but builds over a period of time.
Bu immun sistema masalan birdan paydo bo'lib qolmaydi, u qanchalik vaqt orasida o'sha paydo bo'ladigan narsa.
Now, this pandemic has actually helped us understand the immune system really well.
Bu pandemiya paytimizdagi narsa qanchalik shu immun sistemada tanaga muhimligini eslatib o'tdi hammaga.
You know where are the maximum number of immune cells? Do you know which organ has the maximum number of immune cells?
Bilasizlarmi, qaysi organda maksimum darajadagi immun sistemamiz bor?
Asik, guess.
Maybe in our blood, in our body, like yeah.
You think the blood has the maximum number of immune cells?
Yes.
Anything else? Any other chances? You want to try any other organ? Okay, I give you 3 chances. You said blood.
Maybe Mr. Wahid can also guess some.
Yeah. Wahid also can try. What do you think, Wahid?
Maybe heart.
You think your heart? Yeah. Okay. What else? Last
maybe
option.
Maybe our head.
You think your head?
Yeah.
No, not even one of them was close.
Yes.
Immune system is built up where you have interaction with the environment, and that means either your lungs, because when every time you breathe, you're breathing in a lot of bacteria, viruses, fungi. So your immune system, the maximum cells are here in your lungs.
Oh, I see. So let me translate.
Yeah.
Nimaga so'radilar, masalan immun sistemada qaysi organda juda ham ko'p mana shu juda ham rivojlangan yaxshi deb biz o'sha asik bilan aytib ko'rdik, bosh, yurak, anularda, lekin hech qaysi emas. Eng rivojlangan immun sistema bu bizani o'pkamiz. Ya'ni u nafas oladi, nafas chiqaradi va o'sha orqali ko'p bakteriya va viruslarni ham bilan aloqada bo'ladi. Shuning uchun ham o'pkamiz bu immun sistemaning eng kuchli joyi, organi hisoblanadi.
Also, the another maximum number of immune cells are lined up on your intestines, your whole GI, tract. That area is where when we eat food, there is a possibility of we carrying a lot of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and we need to protect ourselves there also.
Masalan, ovqat yeganimizda ham juda o'sha ovqatimizning yo'lida ham hamma narsalar o'tishi juda ham muhim. O'sha uchun ham immun sistema o'sha yerlarda juda ham yaxshi rivojlangan.
So now you need to understand, if these are the organs, so what did COVID do? Which organ did it affect the most? Definitely the lungs.
Yes.
Second, even the intestines, because any sign of infection, respiratory infection or GI infection is a sign that your immune system is down and you need to be tested.
Mana shu pandemik paytimizdagi mana shu koronavirus kasalligi bilamizki, eng bizani immunitet sistemamiz yuqori bo'lish kerak bo'lgan narsaga zarba berdi, ya'ni o'pkamizga. Va shu sababli ham bizani immunitet sistemamiz tushdi va keyinchalik COVIDga o'sha test topshirishga majbur bo'lamiz.
So your immune system, now if you're saying I need to build up two good systems, my respiratory system and my gastrointestinal system, to be really strong to build up my immunity.
Bilamizki, mana shu immunitetimizni juda ham qattiq darajada rivojlantirishimiz uchun birinchi o'sha o'pka va o'sha hazm qilish organlarimizni rivojlantirib toza saqlab turishimiz kerak.
So how does DXN come in the picture here?
Yes.
Qanday qilib DXN bu yerga keladi?
Yeah, doctor, now you have said the importance of immunity. Now definitely we should know how to build that immunity.
Yes. See, when you look at medicines, when you have a headache or you have body pain or you have fever, you take in a pill and you suppress that pain, you suppress the fever. That is suppressing the immune system.
Yes.
Xuddi mana shu agar biron bir joyimizda og'riq bo'lsa, ya'ni boshda yoki tanamizda, o'sha qanaqadir dorini ichyapmiz va o'sha dori qanaqadir qilib o'sha uni kamaytiryapti og'riqni, lekin bu narsa o'sha immun sistemasini ham tushirishiga sabab bo'lyapti.
So when you suppress the immune system, when it is needed the most and has been suppressed for over a period of time, cannot respond to conditions and infections like the COVID-19.
Mana shu holatlarda, ya'ni o'sha immun sistemasining mana shu dorilarni ichganimizdan keyin immun sistemamizning tushishi o'sha koronavirus, ya'ni COVID kabi kasalliklarni yuqtirib olishimizga sababchi bo'lyapti.
So now it is very important to understand that we need to build our immune system over a period of time. And that is why in DXN, we never call our supplements as medicines, because we do not aim to treat a disease, but we are here to build up a body so that the body and the immunity can help you protect from any kind of future illnesses.
Bilamizki, mana shu DXNda hech qaysi bir narsa biz ham hech qanaqa dori taklif qilmaymiz, balki oziq-ovqatlarga qo'shimcha narsalar, supplementlar taklif qilamiz. Mana shu narsalarni iste'mol qilibgina sizlar o'sha tananglardagi immunitet sistemasini o'sha yuqori darajada olib turishinglarga asosiy sababchi bo'ladigan narsa hisoblanadi bu yerda.
So first thing first, DXN is not a medicinal supplement company. Okay, very, very simple.
Yes.
Masalan, birinchidan DXN hech qanaqa masalan meditsinskiy dorilar ishlab chiqaradigan kompaniya emas.
We are a food supplement company.
Biz oziq-ovqat qo'shimchalari ishlab chiqaradigan kompaniya.
So now the question is, what is the difference between food supplement and medicine supplement?
Nima farqi bor, demak, o'sha meditsinskiy supplement bilan oziq-ovqatning supplementini?
Medicinal supplements are prescribed by doctors basis your deficiency in your blood values. Like for example, when your vitamin C is low, doctors might prescribe you vitamin C tablets. That's medicinal supplement.
Agar masalan bir misol keltiradigan bo'lsak, agar qoningizda vitamin C yetishmasa, doktor ham sizlarga vitamin C ichishni tavsiya qiladi va shunda sizlar o'sha dorini, ya'ni vitamin C ga o'xshagan o'sha tarkibida bor dorini iste'mol qilasiz. Bu meditsinskiy supplement hisoblanadi.
So if a woman who's pregnant, her blood iron levels are low, it is very natural that the doctor will prescribe her iron supplements.
Agar bilamizki, ayol 2 qat bo'lsa, o'sha unda qon tarkibida o'sha tushishlar bo'ladi, o'zgarishlar va doktor ham iron supplementidan ichishni taklif qiladi.
But food supplements are totally different.
Lekin oziq-ovqat supplementlari umuman boshqacha.
Food supplements basically come in the category wherein superfoods with high nutritional value are taken as a part of your food regimen.
Ya'ni bu oziq-ovqat supplementlari, ya'ni shunaqangi narsalardan ya'ni o'sha narsalardan tashkil topganki, ular o'sha sizlarning narsalarni ko'tarish, immun sistemasini saqlab qolish uchun juda ham muhim bo'lgan.
So, a food supplement can be rich in multiple vitamins, minerals, all these together can be in one food supplement, not only one single element or vitamin, or you can say mineral. It could be a mixture of all of them together.
Masalan, food supplementlarning oziq-ovqat supplementlari qo'shimchalari nimalardan tashkil topishi mumkin? Minerallardan, o'sha kerakli, foydali narsalarning hammasini o'z ichiga oladigan bir qo'shimcha oziq-ovqat mahsulotidir.
So, let me explain it a little better. There can be something like a chili. A chili can be spicy, little spicy, more spicy, somewhat spicy. It depends on the type of the chili.
Masalan, bir misol ko'rsatadigan bo'lsak, mana achchiqni yaxshi ko'radigan hamma qalampirchilar bor. Masalan, o'rtacha achchiq bor, masalan, juda ham o'tkir achchiq bor yoki kamroq achchiq tarkibida bo'lgan qalampir bor masalan.
Similarly, there are mushrooms which can be nutritional mushrooms, food mushrooms, or medicinal mushrooms, depending on the type of mushroom.
Masalan, qo'ziqorinlarning ham xuddi shunaqa turi bor. Masalan, oziq-ovqatga qo'shib ichiladigan, yeyiladigan qo'ziqorin bo'lsa, meditsinskiy qo'ziqorinlar bor. Ularning ham xuddi o'ziga yarasha tarkiblari bor.
Now, so Ashik, I'm going to put your question to both of y'all. If somebody is thirsty, if somebody is thirsty, would you give him a bottle of saline? Means you put him in the hospital and give him a bottle of saline, or give him a glass of water? What do you think? What would be good?
Saline, you said?
Saline, when you put in the drip and you put in the doctors put in the water,
like
the
glucose,
normal saline, glucose or something. Okay. So he's dehydrated. He's thirsty. What do you give him? You give him water, or you give him directly into the blood? Water directly into the blood. What is good?
I recommend drinking water more.
Okay. What about you?
The same.
Yeah. You see, today we suffer from so many illnesses is not because we are suffering from any kind of infection, but because we are hungry. Our body is hungry for food nutrients, and that is why we suffer from major chronic problems.
Hozirda Dr Savera bizga ikkita savol berdilar. Masalan, o'sha suv to'g'ridan to'g'ri ichishmi yoki masalan qon orqali yuborilishmi? Qaysi biri sizlarga masalan qulayroq bo'ladi? Masalan, chanqaganingda. Albatta suv berish deb javob berdik. Xuddi shu holatda ham xuddi bizani tanamizni ham tasvirlab berdi. Bizani tanamiz ham shu narsa kerak ekan, food supplement, ya'ni oziq-ovqat supplementi o'sha narsani talab qilgani uchun unga ham berishimiz kerak.
So when you understand that DXN products are kind of a superfood, a high category food, a good food, which can be consumed daily and should be consumed daily so that our body gets all the vitamins, minerals, and all the nutrients that our body needs, then we will be eating them as food every day.
Hozir bilamizki, mana shu DXN mahsulotlari shunaqangi oziq-ovqat qo'shimchalarini beryaptiki, o'sha tanaga kerakli bo'lgan. O'sha hamma narsasi oziq-ovqat sifatida har kuni iste'mol qilishimiz uchun, tanamiz uchun kerakli bo'lgani uchun tavsiya qilyapman.
So let's say then you realize we are not competing with doctors, and neither we like the pharmaceutical companies who are trying to sell a cure or some kind of prescription for any disease.
Biz bilyapmizki hech qanaqa bir klinika ular bilan biz qarshi ketmayapmiz doktorlarning назначениялariga, balki ularga yordam bergan holda ular bilan ketma-ket ketishdan xohlayapmiz. Ya'ni ularga o'sha shu tanamizga kerakli bo'lgan mahsulotlarni vaqtida yetkazib berishni xizmat qiluvchi kompaniyamiz.
In short, we are selling the wellness product, doctor. Yeah, the wellness product we are selling.
We are
not
selling,
the illness product.
No, we are selling the top quality food products, products, very, very special food, You understand?
Biza shu savol berdi hozir, demak bu juda ham qimmatbaho mahsulot ekanda bizada.
Asik, you're Muslim and you would have done your Ramzan fasts, After you break the fast, what is the first thing that you eat?
Firstly, we eat dates, then definitely water,
exactly.
Maybe lime juice.
No. So let's stop here at the dates. You take dates.
Yeah, dates.
Why do you take dates? Why don't you take? Because now you've been fasting, so many minerals, vitamins, and all those things. Why don't you take all that? You start with dates, because when you were fasting, you knew that the immediate source of glucose that your body will need is coming from the dates. So you're taking food as your immediate help, You get it? Understand? So dates becomes the superfood, the topmost food, right?
Yes, definitely.
What's a date?
Dates.
Khajur.
I mean, what we say?
The
Arabian dates. Arabian dates.
Yes, okay. Agar bilsanglar, o'sha Ramazonda tutganinglardan keyin nima yeysizlar deb so'radi. O'sha bilsak, o'sha arabcha animiz bor-ku, yeydiganimiz. O'sha nomi esimdan chiqib qoldi. O'shani bilan ochaman dedi. Bu nimaga? O'shani tarkibida glukozani juda ham ko'pligi uchun.
So now, today, we need good foods that help us also to heal ourselves, Like, for example, a thirsty person is healed by drinking a glass of water. A person who's hungry can be healed by taking a few dates. So much so, a person with obesity, cancer, diabetes, they also need good foods. And that is the product range that we offer in DXN.
Masalan, bilamizki, kimdir chanqaganda albatta suv ichish kerak. Xuddi oldin aytib o'tganimizdek. Masalan, tanaga ham shunaqangi kasalliklari bor o'sa, rak yoki diabet yoki bir necha kasalliklar. Ularni ham o'sha tanani dagi o'sha ma'lum narsasini o'sha joyiga keltirish uchun mana shunday food, ya'ni oziq-ovqat supplementlari, ya'ni qo'shimchalarni iste'mol qilinishi shart.
Now let's say the primary product of DXN. Which one is how did DXN start, and what is the primary food product of DXN? Asik?
The food product is definitely coffee, and even in tablets, it's Rishiganut, the RG, and the GL.
Even if Asik, see, only because it's in a capsule or a tablet format, it does not become medicine. So it still remains food, So Ganoderma is the first food, the mushroom that Dr. Lim introduced into DXN. So it is a food. You understand? It's a mushroom with medicinal properties.
Buning asosiy maqsadi, ya'ni kompaniyani asosiy
I think we're having a network issue.
Yes.
Okay. I see his screen has been freezed.
Yes.
Okay.
One second, I try.
So if people can, if they have some questions, they can definitely ask the questions also. I've brought in a few. So it's very important, even Asik, when you put in the concept of DXN, it's very important to shift their concepts from the sickness world into the wellness world.
Yes, to the wellness world.
food supplement world, not the medicinal supplement, because the
Yes, yes.
contradiction here is whether it supplements. So why, how much vitamin C it has, how much vitamin B
People
it
consider
has.
it as a tablet. I
Yes.
mean, it's a
You're,
daily consumable product which we need
yeah, it's,
definitely for
yeah,
building our immunity.
yeah. So how much spirulina you should take, how much
Yes,
banana you should take, we don't ask. How much apple you should eat, we don't ask. You
yes,
understand?
yes,
So how much tea to drink, how much ever you can, and how much ever you want. How much coffee do you drink, how much ever you want, how much ever you can. So similarly, a product range is the same. How much Coca-Cola should you drink? Hey, it depends.
yes,
Similarly,
yes,
how much Morenzi should you drink? It's not 30 ml Morenzi. It's, are you going to drink? It's a juice. It's a beverage. And so your product positioning in the market also should be accordingly. So where do you position your products? Every product of DXN has to be positioned into the market in the right way. So Morenzi should be positioned into the juice market, which is said to be almost around, somewhere around $245 billion industry. And
a
that's
juice,
where,
a normal juice, which gives a lot of benefit to the people.
yeah. So when we are talking about our juice, we are talking about a super fruit juice, not super food
Yes.
juice only, super fruit juice, because noni is considered as a super fruit. You understand? So while people are
Mhm.
still selling apple juices and orange juices and tomato juices, we are selling noni juice. And that is a very big market. It is
Yes,
said
yes.
that 50 billion liters of juices are sold worldwide today. You understand? So
Yeah, yeah.
how do you position our Morenzi is in that market? How do you position our Ganuzi toothpaste in the toothpaste market? How do you position our coffee, tea? That's in the beverage market. How do you position our food supplements, Ganoderma, Cordyceps, and all those? These are into the food supplement markets, which is a huge market. You understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
Positioning of products is very important. And then when you realize that we have these products and these are the markets that we are trying to pitch into it, we have a huge potential to do business. Okay, so I
Yeah.
think you're,
Mr. Wahed is back.
Wahed.
Yes, I'm using my phone. Sorry, my loss. My internet is
Patrick.
got lost.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
So
So,
doctor was saying that the importance of our products, I mean, the juice, the Morinzi juice, and even our personal care product like toothpaste, soap, it's all daily consumption products.
yeah,
Yes, translate also that one. Ho'p, hozir Dr. Savera o'sha Morinzi va bir necha turdagi o'sha soklar haqida gapiribdilar. O'sha bizani personalga, ya'ni o'sha kosmetika ishlatiladigan narsalar ham bular ham kulli tarzda ifodalansa juda ham maqsadga muvofiq bo'lishi haqida.
I always believe one thing, Ashik, if you're a good citizen, you follow the rules of the country, you obey to everything, you will never have to see a lawyer and you will never have to go to a jail.
Yes.
Hozir bilamizki, doktor Savera hozir so'radi, instruktsiz, masalan, agar bir fuqarosi bo'lsang, juda ham послушный, ya'ni гражданин bo'lsang, qonunga itoat qilsang, o'sha hamma narsa, hech qanaqa muammolaring bo'lmaydi. To'g'rimi?
And this is the same with lifestyle. If you lead a good lifestyle, eat what is supposed to be eaten, don't eat something which is not, do not exceed something, do not make something very less, have a balanced life, and then you never have to see a doctor and have never to go to the hospital.
Agar bizlar ham to'g'ri ovqatlansak, joyida ovqatlansak, to'g'ri hamma narsani yesak, foydali narsalarni yesak, masalan, hamma narsani o'zi joyida bajarsak, o'sha o'tkazib yubormasak, hech qachon biza doktorga to'g'ri kelmaymiz, bilib qo'yinglar shuni.
When I was giving a lecture, some time back, and I talked about how people with diabetes, cancer, blood pressure are the personal people who have actually caused themselves the harm. They have broken the law of lifestyle. They have not lived the way they should. And that is why they suffer. So somebody passed on the comment that Dr. Savera is so rude. He doesn't have love for the people who are sick, you know.
Masalan, o'zi o'tgan safarlarga o'xshab o'tkazganimda, prezentatsiyalar o'tkazganimda shu ko'p narsalarga guvoh bo'laman. Shu odamlar o'zini o'zi jabrlaydi, ya'ni keraksiz narsalar qiladi yoki keraksiz ovqatlar yeydi. O'sha yeyish kerak bo'lmagan va o'zini tanasiga o'zlari zarar.
So Asik, my question to you is, if somebody is not ready to listen, they want to do what they want to do and break all the laws, eat more than what is needed, do not exercise, stress themselves out, spend their nights not sleeping, all these things they do. They drink, they smoke, they break all the laws of health. And when they become sick, why should I love them? Why should I care for them?
Yes.
Masalan, hozir Dr. Savera shunaqanga aytdilarki, masalan, agar o'sha sog' bo'lmoqchi odam nimaga ichadi, nimaga chakadi va nimaga keraksiz ovqatlarni yeb o'ziga zarar yetkazadi va shunaqa bo'lgandan keyin nimaga men ularga hurmat bilan qarashim kerak deb aytadilar.
So for me, when it comes up to DXN, even being a part of DXN reminds you that you need to be very careful with your life, your lifestyle. You need to watch what you eat, what you drink. Make sure that you lead a life that does not make you sick. That's what I believe DXN is, a school of making you believe that you can remain healthy.
Bilamizki, ya'ni DXN shunaqangi maktabki, o'sha sizlarga to'g'ri ovqatlanishni, nimalar yeyishni, nimalarni to'g'ri bajarishni, o'shalarni o'rgatadigan bir maktabdir. Shuning uchun ham bu narsani aytganini qilishimiz kerak deb aytayapman.
So DXN has a wide range of products, and let me give you a few examples so that you understand what I mean, because if I have to talk about all the products, I'll need a few hours, or more.
Yes.
Masalan, bir necha mahsulotlar haqida qisqacha tushuntirib o'tsam, chunki agar hamma mahsulotlar haqida gapiradigan bo'lsam, vaqtim yetmaydi albatta.
So let me show you one thing. Now, do you see on the screen, there's this thing called lion's mane mushroom. Do you see that on my screen?
Yes.
Hozir bizdan mening ekranimda o'sha lion'ni ko'ryapsizlarmi? Yes.
Now, lion's mane mushroom, I think I need to move it a little on this side so that everybody can see. I'll bring it here. Okay. Now, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this mushroom, now I'm going to show you this mushroom that you see here. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this mushroom is a very, very powerful mushroom. Can you hear that?
Yes.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I am back.
Okay, you're back.
Yes. So now
No, I'm saying the mushroom that you see right now in front of my mouth, the ear down, is the lion's mane mushroom.
Bilamizki, mana shu turgan yerdagi narsa bizning lion's manedir.
This mushroom is super powerful.
Bu mushroom, ya'ni bu qo'ziqorin juda ham kuchli, kerakli narsa.
Now understand, in the fruits, apple has its own benefits, oranges has its own benefits, banana has its own benefits. Every fruit has its speciality.
Bilamizki, olmani o'zini yaxshi tomoni bor, masalan, o'sha apelsinning o'zini yaxshi tomoni bor, bananning o'zini bir qanaqadir xususiyati bor. Buni ham o'zining bir xususiyati bor.
So in the mushrooms also, Ganoderma has its own benefits, cordyceps has its own benefits, and lion's mane has its own benefits too.
Masalan, bilamizki, xuddi o'sha cordyceps o'zi bir o'zining xususiyati bor, lion's manening ham bir o'ziga yarasha xususiyati bor. Har bitta o'sha qo'ziqorinning xususiyati bo'lgani kabi.
So this mushroom, lion's mane, is said to be very, very good for your neurological system, your nervous system.
Ya'ni bu lion's mane o'zingizlarning nervning sistemalar uchun juda ham foydali narsa bu mahsulot.
Now, understand the role of the nervous system and the immune system. They are very, very closely interlinked.
Bilamizki, mana shu immun sistema bilan nervni sistemani bir-biriga umuman bog'liqligi juda ham cheksiz, ya'ni bir-biriga juda ham bog'liq narsa.
If your nervous system, if your neurological system is weak, so is your immune system.
Agar sizlarni o'sha nevrologik tomoninglar ham agar kuchsiz bo'lsa, sizlarning immun sistemangiz ham kuchsiz.
So what does this mushroom have in special? Something called as nerve growth factor, NGF, that helps in repairing of the nervous tissue that gets damaged because of the stress and strain of life.
Mana shu narsada, ya'ni mahsulotda shunaqangi narsasi bor, NFH, ya'ni nervni sistemaga qarshi kurashadigan. O'sha agar masalan stress bo'lgan holatlarda, o'shanaqa holatlarda o'sha narsa yo'qolar ekan va o'sha narsani paydo, ya'ni orqaga qaytarish uchun mana shu mahsulot juda ham kerakli deb aytdilar.
You know, the nervous system is so sensitive. If you only are worried, you know, if you are under stress, if you're under strain, even then it damages your nervous system.
Hatto o'tirganinglarda ozgina o'ylab siqilsanglar ham, uje bu narsa sizlarning nervni sistemalarga ta'sir qiladi.
So first and foremost, if you never want to take lion's mane mushroom, never take any stress in life. Don't take any strain in life. Just remain happy, enjoy life. Then you don't need this mushroom.
Agar sizlar haqiqatdan ham juda ham hayotdan maza qilib yashaydigan, umuman hech qanaqa stress haqida o'ylamayman, umuman menga ta'sir qilmaydi desanglar, unda bu mahsulot haqiqatdan ularga, sizlarga kerak emas.
Yeah, nowadays,
But life
doctor,
is
it's very important to have this because everyone is locked down, sitting in home, very much stress about the pandemic.
Absolutely. And that is why they say post-pandemic, almost 95% of the people will suffer from neurological problems and mental disorders.
Bilamizki, mana shu pandemik holatda har bitta o'tirgan uydagilar ham qanaqandir nervni zirib bo'ladi, ya'ni nervni ziribga o'chiradi. Va shundan ham qutulish uchun lioness mana juda ham kerakli bo'lgan mahsulot hisoblanadi.
So, this lion's mane mushroom is the prescription of food that we need now in this period.
Mana shu hozirda kerak bo'lgan mahsulot hisoblanadi bu lioness mana.
So, people suffering from insomnia, people suffering from Alzheimer's, neurological, any kind of disorders, low immunity, you know, even your gastrointestinal problems, autoimmune disorders, liver issues, you have a powerful mushroom supplement, food supplement here, and that is lion's mane.
Bilamizki, agar qanaqadir insomniya, ya'ni uyqusizlik kasalliklari yoki o'sha masalan hazm qilishda ham yoki buyrakda ham qandaydir kasalliklar bo'lsa, mana shu lioness maneni o'sha odamga taklif qilgan bo'ladi.
In Uzbekistan, do you have lion's mane?
Yes, we have. We have lion's mane.
Oh. So now everybody should be using this. This is one of the most powerful supplements that you could take every day. At least take 2, if not, 6, at least 2 tablets 3 times a day. The candies that we call is good enough to help you over a period of time.
Mana shu periodda o'tishimizda juda ham kerakli mahsulot ekan, chunki so'radilar O'zbekistonda bormidi? Da, O'zbekistonda bor dedik va buni hozirgi holatda, ya'ni pandemik holatda kamida o'sha 2 tadan yoki o'sha kun davomida, ya'ni 6 ta iste'mol qilishimiz o'zi yetarli. Mana shu narsani umuman qoldirmasliklarini maslahat berardim.
Okay, so then I would also like to bring your attention to one more powerful supplement that we have in DXN. So I'm just picking up something that is very relevant for today's time, So now we have something called the potency. Do you see that on the screen now? The screen is completely covered. Okay, this potency is very, very powerful because it is loaded with most powerful herbs.
Bilamizki, mana shu ekraningizda ko'rib turgan narsa bu potensi juda ham ko'p dorivor, ya'ni o'tlardan tayyorlangan.
So you see we have black pepper, cordyceps, ganoderma, tongatali, celery, green tea, and many more, and all of these make it very, very powerful immuno booster, you can say, kind of an immune system booster.
Bilamizki, mana shu Potenjida bir necha mahsulotlar bor, ya'ni black pepper, ya'ni cordyceps, ganoderma va tangatali mana shu narsalardan tashkil topgan bo'lgan mahsulotlar.
So here I have it. I'll bring this also in front of me. Okay, now
So
you
we
have
must
this.
say Potency is a wholesale dealer of all immunobooster. Yeah.
It is considered to be the most powerful immunobooster because of the combination of herbs.
Yes.
Nimaga bu narsa juda ham muhim? Ya'ni bu turli xil o'tlardan tayyorlangan mahsulot hisoblanadi.
See, understand, people think potency is something to do with as an aphrodisiac to improve your sexual power. Now, you also need to understand fertility will only be there if there is immunity. If no immunity, no fertility.
Bilamizki, bu o'sha erkaklar uchun juda ham kerakli bo'lgan narsa, o'shaning uchun emas, balki bir necha o'tlardan tayyorlangan va o'sha o'tlardan tayyorlanganligi uchun bu mahsulot juda ham foydali tana uchun o'zi.
See, when I say potency, it helps your sexual potency. That's because now you can multiply. So your cells can multiply faster. They get the good environment where they can now be growing at a faster rate. So you can fight infections. Your immune system gets a good boost because of potency.
Mana shu mahsulotni iste'mol qilganingizdan keyin o'sha sizlarda o'sha to'qimalarda kerakli narsalarni oladi va o'sha to'qimalar shunaqangi infeksiyalardan o'zini voqif qiladi, ya'ni chiqarib tashlaydi va sog'lom o'sha ishlab chiqaradi.
It's very unfortunate that in India we don't have it yet, because I think if it was in India, it would have just got over in a day. That's how good this combination is of potency.
We are lucky, doctor. We have
it. You have it. Wow.
Yeah, we are very much lucky. We have potency here.
Absolutely. So the names that I'm giving you are very powerful combination of herbs, which if you incorporate in your lifestyle right now, it is going to help you not only in COVID times, but build up your immunity over a period of time to even face in future any kind of infections.
Masalan, o'sha kelajakdagi hech qanaqa qonunlardan ham, infeksiyalardan ham voqif bo'lishingiz uchun hozirgi pandemiya
I think again.
Yeah.
So the internet connection in Uzbekistan is like this, fluctuating.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes
So how is what are the challenges you're facing in the market right now in product positioning, product training? What is it?
Yeah, of course, there is a issue. I mean, people are not. They are like good networking people. They need to be more trained in product, also in product positioning.
Yeah, absolutely. That is very, very important. Yeah, here we have.
Sorry, my internet being picky.
Yeah.
So okay. So we were discussing. Okay. So we have a powerful product in potency. I just spoke about lion's mane. I want to talk about one more product, which I believe is very, very good. And that is our cereal, cordyceps cereal.
Va keyingi hozir biza Potenji va boshqa, ya'ni lion's mane haqida gaplashdik. Endi bo'lsa biza alohida cordyceps kasha haqida gaplashamiz.
Now, why did I pick up the potency? Why did I pick up the cordyceps cereal? Because they contain the most powerful mushroom called cordyceps.
Yes, the common factor.
Nimaga men cordyceps kashani tanladim? Chunki buni tarkibida juda ham kuchli bo'lgan, ya'ni cordyceps va o'sha ganoderma mahsulotlari bor.
What is the primary organ that the cordyceps acts? Which is that first organ that really benefits? Do you have any idea, Asik?
It might be heart, even liver.
No. Okay, wants to try? Which is the organ that the cordyceps directly benefits? Very much. A lot of studies have been done on that.
The heart.
No.
Lungs.
Your
Qaysi
lungs.
organ
Lungs.
ya'ni
Yes.
So you can watch a lot of videos of mine, where I talk about how it is supposed to be very powerful in building up your respiratory system. And if you have to ask me one powerful herb or mushroom that can help the immunity, to build up the immunity in these times, cordyceps is number one.
Mana shu paytlarda sizlarda eng muhim narsa, ya'ni ichishlik kerak bo'lgan narsa, ya'ni immun sistemani yaxshilash uchun eng kerakli bo'lgan narsa bu nima deb so'ragan edida, men albatta cordyceps cereal, ya'ni kasha deb javob bergan bo'lardim.
So, Ashik, when you see, when I'm talking about these products, what I'm doing actually, I'm talking about nutrition, I'm talking about food, I'm talking about why we need it, because we don't get it in our supermarkets, we don't get it in the vegetable markets. These foods are not available there.
Bilamizki, mana shu mahsulotlarni qanaqa bir dorixonada yoki o'sha magazinlardan sotib ola olmaymiz, to'g'rimi?
So, DXN actually is a kind of a supermarket for superfoods.
Bilamizki, DXN o'sha super oziq-ovqatlarning supermarketi hisoblanadi.
So, these superfoods are sold through a system, right? We sell it through people, reference.
Bilamizki, mana shu mahsulotlar o'sha sistema orqali sotiladi, to'g'rimi?
How powerful is this reference system? Only if something is good can spread through this system. If something is not good, there's no way that people will even refer it.
Agar shu narsa kuchli bo'lmaganda, mana shu sistema orqali qilmagan bo'lardik. Agar o'sha nima demoqchiman, ya'ni shu sistema kuchli ekan, bu narsa mahsulotlar ham kuchli ekan, hamma narsa davom etyapti.
27 years now, DXN has been referred by people to another people and has spread around the world.
Yes.
Bilamizki, bir necha yillardan beri mana shu yerga odamlar qo'shila mana necha yillardan beri faoliyat yuritib kelyapmiz va hamma dunyo bo'ylab o'sha hamma yerda bormiz.
Please understand, it was never advertised on TV, these products. It was never prescribed by doctors, but yet it spread around the world, and it was only because of the word of mouth.
Bilamizki, bu narsalar hech qanaqa doktorlar yoki biror bir TV shoularda chiqib reklama qilinmadi, balki to'g'ridan to'g'ri odamlarga mana shu mahsulotning qanchalik zo'r ekanligini og'izdan og'izga o'ta borib boshladi.
These products to be referred do not need doctors. You don't need great advertisements. It needs only your personal experience.
Bilamizki, bu mahsulotlar uchun sizlarga hech qanaqa doktor yoki ular kerak emas, biror bir maslahatchilar. Balki bularga ishonishinglar kerak va iste'mol qilishinglar kerak va o'zingizlar ko'rasizlar.
So the best thing is buy a product. Take a coffee, take a tea, take these supplements, try it for yourself. If you like it, talk about it. If you don't like it, it's okay.
Agar masalan bu narsani sinash uchun faqatgina bir sotib olib ko'r va o'shani yeb ko'r. Agar haqiqatan yoqsa, boshqalarga ham taklif qil. Bu narsa o'zi shuning uchun ham masalan hech qanaqangi TV shoularda ko'rsatilmaydi, balki og'izdan og'izga o'tadi.
Asik, you need to understand the phenomena, how nature works. There has to be a cause for something to take effect. You agree to this or you don't?
Yeah, I agree.
Masalan, biror
Definitely.
narsani erish uchun o'sha biror narsadan voz kechish kerak-ku, to'g'rimi? Javob beradi.
So if I'm going to sow a mango seed, can I get an apple tree?
No, never.
Agar men mangoni urug'ini ekib qo'ysam, men hech qachon olma daraxtini olmayman-ku, to'g'rimi?
So when you're going to sow good food, you're going to eat good food, superfoods, how can you fall sick? It's very, very rare. It's the rarest of rare thing.
agar shunchalik super mahsulotlardan ichsanglar, oziq-ovqatlardan qanday qilib kasal bo'lishinglar haqida o'ylashinglar mumkin.
So DXN basically is helping you to do good with yourself.
Bilamizki, DXN o'zinglarni sog'lig'inglar uchun yaxshi bo'lishini tilaydi.
And then over a period of time, not in a few weeks, not in a few days or months, over a period of time of regular consumption, you see a transformation.
Bir necha mahsulotlarni iste'mol qilib, ularning rezultatini 1-2 haftada emas, balkim bir necha oylarda iste'mol qilib, keyinchalik o'zinglar ko'rishinglar mumkin.
So I know a lot of people who have transformed themselves, completely with regular consumption of these products of DXN.
Bilamki, bir necha odamlar mana shu oddiy oziq-ovqatlardan mana shu narsalarga o'tib, doimiy, regularniy tarzda iste'mol qilishga o'tishganini ko'rganim o'zim.
And Ashik, you also need to understand the intention of the company. What is the company really intending to do?
Yes, we always intend to do spread health, wealth, and happiness.
Yes. And what are we doing now? If you look at this phase when Dr. Lim is almost now 60 plus, okay?
Yes.
And he's in this phase where he taught us everything about health. He gave us a very good system for wealth. And now he's actually in the last final phase where he's spreading happiness.
Yes.
Bilamizki, mana shu narsa, ya'ni DXNning asosiy maqsadi o'zi nima? Asosiy maqsadi xuddi misrasiga aytganlaridek, o'sha wealth, health and happiness, ya'ni boylik, xursandchilik va health va sog'liq. Mana shu 3 ta narsa juda ham hamma uchun kerakli bo'lgan narsa. Mana hattoki o'sha Dr. Limni yuzda ham ko'rishimiz mumkinki, qanchalik yosh, o'sha hammaga o'zi xursandchiligini o'zi emas, balki hamma bilan bo'lishayotgan juda kerakli ma'lumot bilaman.
So when I have to understand happiness, I always go back to the statement Dr. Lim made once to me. He told me, Rajesh, you can only be happy by making other people happy. And that is the most important statement I have ever heard. Your happiness is built on the happiness of others.
Bilamizki, masalan, nimaga o'sha oxirgi marta o'zi xursandchilik haqida gaplashganimizda Dr. Limning bitta gaplari bor edi. Sen o'zing xursand bo'lasan, qachonki boshqalarga xursandchiligini ulasha olsang, boshqalarni xursand qila olsang, sen ham xursand bo'lasan deb aytgan gaplari esimdan chiqmadi deb aytdilar Dr. Savera.
So, you see today IMSAM and DXN have partnered, making Dr. Lim the Goodwill brand ambassador for the project of fighting against malnutrition using the microalgae spirulina.
Bilamizki, mana shu yaqinda o'tkazilgan o'sha United Nationsda ham o'sha Dr. Limni mana shu bir necha Afrika bolalarga o'sha yordam berish haqida o'sha ambassador qilinganligi haqida aytib o'tdi Dr. Savera.
So, we have started this campaign. I'm sure Uzbekistan is also participating in the $1 one child campaign.
Yes.
Are you?
We are participating. Yes, we are participating.
It's Dr. Lim and IMSAM's mission to try to create a dent, try to make a little change in the world's situation right now in terms of malnutrition in the most poverty, in the most poorest of the poorest of nations or poorest of the poorest of families where they don't get even the proper meal. And DXN, with the help of its powerful supplement called spirulina, we're going to feed these children over a period of 3 months with at least 3 grams per day, as is the UN recommended dosage, to take these children especially, out of malnutrition.
Masalan, kam nutrasiyaga bo'lgan bolalarni o'sha spirulinani yetkazib berish orqali o'shalarga masalan har kuni kunlik iste'molini ta'minlab berish kabi narsalarni o'z ichiga olib, ularni saqlab qolish, ularni sog', omon o'stirish haqida o'ylash bu o'zi juda ham katta ish deb aytdilar.
So let's conclude here. Now DXN has taken up not only a mission to change an individual's life, but now we are also taking up a greater mission, that is to change the society itself.
Ya'ni bu narsaning asosiy maqsadi nafaqat o'sha narsalar bilan iste'mol qilish, ularni tarqatish, balki umuman mahalliy hayotda nimalar kechayotgani haqida ham o'ylash haqida vaqt keldi deb o'ylayman.
And DXN over the period of time was built and is built and will be built by the most trusted, loyal networkers and consumers of DXN products.
Bilamizki, mana shu DXN nimalar bilan o'zi bazaviy qurilyapti, ya'ni o'sha o'zini sistemalari bo'yidagi odamlar bilan, o'zlarining iste'molchilari bilan, mana shu hamma umuman DXNning mahsulotlari bilan umuman tashkil topdi va ular bilan rivojlanadi.
Every DXN distributor is an extension of Dr. Lim himself, and he will then represent whatever Dr. Lim aims for, and that is very simple: health, wealth, and happiness.
And happiness.
Bilamizki, hamma mana shu distributor a'zo bo'lgan shaxslar o'sha Dr. Limni, ya'ni xabarchisi hisoblanadi. Masalan, nimani xabarchisi? Ya'ni o'sha sog'lik, boylik va xursandchilikni yetkazuvchi shaxs hisoblanadi.
So for now, I think we are just almost to the end of the program. But
Yes,
I would
yes.
be open if there are some questions. I will be able to answer them. A few questions. You can just check in the comment section if somebody has asked any question. I'll be able to answer them.
Yeah. So before start, someone asking, I will also ask a question to you, Doctor.
Please.
Yeah. My question is, lots of the people ask, I mean, you said about the importance of immunity. Yeah, immunity. So my question is like, the importance, the immunity is definitely important, but some people say now it is pandemic, so we should more concentrate on immunity. So now we need to consume. Is it that only on the pandemic, or with or without pandemic, immunity is very important and we should consume every time? We should concentrate on our immunity.
Yes. Now for this, I would like to give you a good example. You know, in Japan as a country is prone for earthquakes. Do you know that?
Yes, yes.
Very much, you know. Do they build their houses after the earthquake, during the earthquake? When do they build their houses? For the earthquake, do they build it during the earthquake or after the earthquake?
Before the earthquake.
Absolutely. You know the nature of Japan. So people know that this place can be shaken anytime. So they build their houses earthquake proof, so that if there is an earthquake, they are safe. Similarly, do you build your immunity during a pandemic, or do you build it after the pandemic, or do you build it every time? You know, it doesn't matter when there is a pandemic or not pandemic.
Right. Let me translate. So, masalan, Mr. Asik so'radilar, masalan, qanaqa qilib immunitet sistemani biz doim o'sha pandemik paytida emas, balkim hamma paytda ham ushlab turishimiz kerak u deganda, Dr. Savera o'sha Yaponiyada bo'lgan voqeani aytdi. Masalan, agar yer qimirlaganda, masalan, uylarni birinchi yer qimirlashdan oldin qurasizlarmi yoki yer qimirlashdan keyinmi? Albatta, yer qimirlashdan oldin hamma regularni yashab turgan paytda quriladi. Lekin uni masalan o'sha yer qimirlab turganda qurilmaydi yoki undan keyin yana quriladi, lekin asosiy maqsad nima? Uni yer qimirlashidan oldin qurilishi. O'shaning uchun hamma narsa bo'lishidan oldin immun sistemasi tushishimizdan oldin shu mahsulotlardan iste'mol qilishimiz kerak.
So, Asik, your house is shaken now after this earthquake. Would you want to build your house now, or you want to now make sure that you are never shaken again by any kind of pandemic? You understand? So even you should make sure every day you should take DXN products. You should lead a good life, you know, less strain, engage in your work, give 100% to your duties, and be happy with whatever we have. And I'm telling you, there's no way any earthquake can shake you up. No way that any pandemic can affect you. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Bilamizki, mana shu narsa hech qanaqangi yilqimlash, hech qanaqa mana shu pandemik sizlarni stress holatga keltirmasligi, mana shu mahsulotlardan iste'mol qilinglar. O'z vaqtida PVlarni qayta xaridlarni amalga oshiringlar va hammasi juda ham yaxshi amalga erishasizlar deb javob berdi.
Okay, any more questions?
No more questions coming out. Everyone.
They were
Yes,
saying they like the products of DXN from Christian where they were saying it was the effects was great and they liked it.
Yes, as doctor said, we have a super food packed product, a supermarket with with all daily needs, maybe coffee, toothpaste, soap. We can use it every day and enjoy the product at the same time. We can gain and build the immunity.
Absolutely, Asif. So they can ask me questions whenever they want. They can ask me on my page. You can have another session of mine, build up the the system, help people, because the more we help people by teaching them, the more they will not need to be dependent on people who treat them. If you can teach them, they never will need to do anything where they will need to be treated.
Bilamizki, mana shu narsalarga sistemani quringlar, o'zinglar odamlarga yordam beringlar, mana shu sistemani o'rganishga ham. Mana shu sistemani o'rgatgan orqali sizlar o'sha odamga qandaydir bir balkim juda ham katta yordam bergan bo'lasizlar. Shu narsani davom ettirishinglarni so'rayman. Rahmat.
So let me conclude the session.
Conclude, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let me conclude the session. First of all, it was a really wonderful time. Thank you very much, Dr. Savera.
Yeah, bu mana sessiyani o'tkazganimiz juda ham maroqli bo'ldi. Dr. Savera deb javob beryaptilar. Asik.
So let's take what was the today's takeaway to home. I must say, Dr. Savera has very interestingly introduced 3 products. Do you remember that 3?
Bilamizki, o'sha hozirgi sessiya davomida 3 ta mahsulotni aytib o'tdilar. Masalan, qaysi mahsulotlar esinglardami? I remember that.
Yes, the Lensman tablet, Cordyceps cereals, and one more is there. Which is that?
Potency.
Yes, Potency. So these are the 3 product takeaway, and also he said more about building immunity, importance of immunity, taking care of our body.
Bilamizki, mana shu sessiya davomida 3 ta mahsulot haqida gaplashdik. Lensman, Cordyceps kasha va Potency. Mana shu 3 ta narsa bizning immunitet sistemamizni qurilishida, uni yaxshi holatda olib turishda juda ham kerakli mahsulotlar.
So thank you very much, doctor. We expect you more in Uzbekistan with such a wonderful training.
Yeah, it was very pleasure to have this kind of meeting. Hopefully it will be more. Sorry for the being late, but the next time we will fix it. Hopefully it will take even more time talking and doing all of that.
No problem.
We after pandemic, hopefully we would love to have you in Uzbekistan.
Sure.
Yeah, it would be very pleasure. Thank you very much.
Also thank you from Madam Nodira, and thank you, Mr. Wahid, for your wonderful translation.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Hamaga rahmat. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.